Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your friend Tough Buff Guy 23 and what? Oh, holy what? Ah!
There we go. Now I have a neck. Welcome, the new PNG tuber, now drawn by amazing and closest friend Bree. Go voice your opinions about this in the comments, I don't care. Alongside this, I have switched editing softwares from KineMaster to DaVinci Resolve, since it was recommended to me by a friend. So the editing might seem a bit different. Don't worry, KineMaster fans, because I have one last KineMaster video planned before I quit using KineMaster forever. But I guess you could call that video one where I kill two birds with one stone. You guys remember BonziBuddy? Actually, wait, let me rephrase that. Do y'all know about BonziBuddy? To get you in the loop, or to remind you who Bonzi is for the millionth time, this is BonziBuddy. BonziBuddy is an internet assistant who was first introduced in the days of Windows XP and Windows 98. He was extremely popular at the time because, well, computers were a new thing. So many people needed something like Bonzi to be able to know what to do. Now then, what if I told you this was all too good to be true? That's right, Bonzi turned out to be spyware, and that means that he would take your important information and save them to a database, illegally. The way he would do this is by asking the person using the computer for their personal information. And since a lot of people not only had Bonzi installed, but were also new to the internet, well, they succumbed to the wrath of BonziBuddy. Now fast forward about 25 years later, and I'm talking about this stupid purple monkey. But why? Why him? Why could I? Oh, you see, after all these years, Bonzi has gained a reputation for himself, mainly out of nostalgia. He's been put back into the limelight, spawning many memes, art, and videos. But what if I told you that someone made a game out of this little goober? Yes, this guy. It's not directly about him, but it has some very close ties to him. That game is... Welcome to your computer. Double-click an application to open it and explore your wonderful virtual world. Welcome to KinitoPET. I don't know what else to say about this game other than wow! Did you see that startup screen? Obviously the screen here emulates the same Windows XP style, and it even has my background. You can play pinball, Minesweeper, and clicking these folders actually opens your pictures and music folder, which I found really cool. I didn't open my music folder because there's literally nothing in it. Before I actually start this game though, I highly recommend you to go buy it, because some of the cool things that come in near the end of the game made me buy it. Come on, the game's only $8 on Steam. Go give it a try. Okay, you're back? Oh, you already played the game? Or you don't care about being spoiled? Or you're too poor? If you are, just say so.
Just say so.
Anyway. Good. Let's get started for real this time. Let's go ahead and explore the internet. And I'm gonna search up my name because why not? Ooh, let's talk about Tough Buff Guy 23. Tough Buff Guy 23 has been a major topic in recent times due to its obvious impact on society as a whole. This piqued interest has resulted in centuries of science and renovation to better understand Tough Buff Guy 23. That... Huh? What the... Huh? Huh? Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell is happening? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
Thank you for choosing KinitoPET. To start your download, press the button labeled Download
see
Now.
what this is. Kinito is a friendly, fun, loving companion who can keep your computer safe. His multitude of great features go hand in hand with his upstanding personality that is sure to keep you entertained. Kinito has always been the face of the 1986's Kinito Crew collection. That is why we are delighted to bring our lovable mascot into the digital age. So why wait? Add KinitoPET to your machine today. Huh. Let's be friends. I can read. Kinito will wow you with his heartfelt stories. I play games. The KinitoPET virtual assistant comes with a multitude of online games from the likes of the well-beloved Kinito Crew. I adapt to you. Form a deep connection with KinitoPET, as with the top-of-the-line RRA technology, KinitoPET is able to give randomized conversations based on real-world examples. This revolutionary technology keeps your conversations fresh with KinitoPET, learning more and more about you. KinitoPET comes packaged with the Kinito Crew's web world's fun and entertaining place, where you can meet the beloved Kinito Crew characters in a new digital form. Jade the Jellyfish, Kinito the Axolotl, and Sam the Sea Anemone meet once again through small games and puzzles that will keep you entertained. Learn new facts about the ocean of our planet with amazing games started just for you. Also, sorry my window did that. Let me just... Yeah, blame OBS. Sorry. Anyway, time to download KinitoPET. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. Oh, you can. Anyway, new email. Hello, friend. Thank you for installing the KinitoPET virtual assistant. We are going to have so much fun together. Since you have found interest in our free virtual assistant, you may also like the KinitoPET Friendship Club subscription service, where an additional multitude of exclusive features will become available for you and Kinito to have some fun. You've been automatically subscribed to the KinitoPET newsletter. To unsubscribe, please reply to that email address. Okay, let's see what all the hype is about. Why is there a heartbeat? Oh. Oh. Hello?
Oh, hello there. Thank you for waking me up.
You're welcome.
I'm KinitoPET. However, you can just call me Kinito.
Okay then.
And together we are going to become the best of friends.
I bet we are.
So
Now go on
since
top
you
of
now
it.
know my name, what is your name? To tell me information, simply type your input in the box and press OK.
My name is Tough Buff Guy 23, but I can't fit the whole thing in here, I think. Yeah, so we'll just settle for Tough.
That's strange. I have never heard of that name before. Are you sure that this is your real name? Oh, in that case, nice to meet you. I just cannot wait to get to know you. So, how about I start with some questions?
Okay.
So, what is your favorite color?
Green. 100%.
Green. The color of lush grass and wildlife. What a nice color.
Indeed.
Okay, now this one is tricky, so get ready. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I mean, I'm already hella powerful, and I have tons of superpowers already, but my superpower of choice would be teleportation, since that's definitely my favorite power.
Wow, that sure does sound super. If I could have any superpower, I would want to be able to read minds. That way, I could know more about you, and become the perfect friend. Now for this one, you have lots of
Also,
choice,
the music-
so
doesn't the
choose
music feel kind of
carefully. What is your
Like,
favorite
the only real
word?
instrument is the xylophone. Like, just listen.
Are you still there?
Anyway, you already know what I'm gonna put in here.
Welcome back. Well, that sure is a certainly interesting word. Moving on from that, I think I should tell you a little about myself. I'm Kinito, and I will be your very own super-duper computer companion. And I'll be your everlasting friend. I can do many things such as play games, manage your system, adapt to you, and even read stories. Speaking of stories, I have just finished writing one that I had started earlier. Would you like me to read it?
Sure, why not?
I
Alright,
knew you would say that.
quiet during
Okay,
silent
where
reading
do I
time.
start? New Beginnings, a book by Kinito. Kinito was home when a package came to the door. But who was it from and who was it for? It was for Kinito, as he soon realized. So he eagerly ripped it open to see what was inside. It's a computer, exclaimed Kinito with a grin bright and wide. But the cables were tangled, so he started to untie. And once Kinito was done, he powered it on, and watched it come to life with digital color and sound. Kinito then studied all he could learn to make the online world a turn. However now, Kinito had all these new tips, and yet no friend to share his new tricks. So he went on a quest. and found a friend just like you to show you his skills and all he could do. So why wait? The adventures lie ahead. So together we can play games, search the web, and leave no story unread. The end. Thank you for taking the time to hear my story.
You're welcome.
The story was actually about me and you. Isn't that amazing?
Aw, that's sweet.
I can tell that we are going to have a very, very long friendship.
Yeah.
When me and you are together, there are no limits to what we can do.
Yeah.
So, best friend, how about we move on to something more exciting?
Oh?
I have made something very special for you, but I just need to load it up.
I wonder what this could be.
This'll be really fun. Here I present to you the Kinito Cruise web world. Click the start button to continue.
Okay. Let's read these character descriptions. Kinito the Axolotl. Meet Kinito the lovable pink axolotl who loves to explore the world around him. With his big smile that never fades, Kinito is always eager to learn and make new friends. Kinito is always up for an adventure and loves to play games, especially ones that involve splashing around in puddles or chasing after bubbles. So come join Kinito and his crew on their next exciting journey. Wow, Kinito seems to have built quite the status for himself. Sam the Sea Anemone. Meet Sam, the coolest sea anemone in the ocean. With his laid-back attitude, Sam is always up for a good time. He loves nothing more than swaying with the gentle currents and soaking up the sun's warm rays. So come hang out with Sam and let him show you how to take it easy and enjoy the simple things in life. So basically, he's so chill. Oh my goodness. He's so chill. Jade the jellyfish. Meet Jade, the green jellyfish who loves science and learning. With a curious nature and love of learning, Jade is always
experimenting. Character descriptions. Just press start to begin.
Experimenting and discovering new things. So come join Jade in her next adventure, where the thrill of discovery is never far away. Okay then, let's start this thing.
Well, without further ado, welcome to the web world. An amazing place where you can play games, learn, and most importantly, meet all of my pals. However, in recent times, the web world has fallen into a bit of a bad state.
Oh,
Yet
no.
with your help, I'm sure we can restore our wonderful world.
I bet we can.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, you need to be able to navigate around.
Oh. Oh,
There. Much better.
thank you.
I even made it your favorite color.
That's really nice.
Now to start, my pal Sam has had a rough time trying to fix up his house.
Is that
You are
so?
going to try help him.
Okay then.
To visit Sam, click on the abandoned house.
Abandoned? That's a weird way to describe our house currently being lived in. Hold up! Okay, I want to cut in here and explain what's going to happen for this section, because this part of the game is when the scares really start coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the minigame first with no commentary. Then after the game, I'm going to recap everything that seems out of place. So yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's get this game underway. Ready, repair. Sam the Sea Anemone needs your help to repair his house. Clean, dust, paint and decorate Sam's house until it's as good as new. Wowzers, that sounds like fun. Just press the start button and we can get right to things. Well, hello there. This is my pal Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi there.
What seems to be the issue today?
Well, you see, my house has not been kept in the best shape.
Well, that's a shame.
To start, could you help me by dusting the place down and giving it a good scrub?
Well, you heard him. While you get on with that, I will be here writing my next book.
Wow! Amazing! It looks as good as new. Whenever you're ready, you can just press next. For the next task, I would like you to paint my walls. Can you do that for me? Super! You have done a great job. Next, could you decorate the place a little?
Thank you for helping out Sam. If you like, you can print out your work. or just press next to continue. Wasn't that so much fun?
Okay, recap time. First of all, this isn't part of the odd occurrences, but at the very start of the game, when Sam and Kinito are introducing us to it, almost seems like the two are conversating.
Well, hello there. This is my pal Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi there.
What seems to be the issue today?
Well, you see, my house has not been kept in the best shape.
Well, that's a shame.
To start, could you help me by dusting the place down and giving it a good scrub?
Well, you heard him. While you get on with that, I will be here writing my next book.
That's just a creepy detail that I wanted to point out, you know. Anyway, the odd occurrences start right off the bat in the first part of the minigame where you have to clean Sam's house. For a frame, the game cuts to a picture of a black sort of shadow person standing in the corner of a room with text saying, "Am I even alive?" After I got to a certain point of cleaning Sam's house, he congratulated me for how well I did. But as he does, he looks to the right, exactly where Kinito is. Almost like he's making sure of something. Or maybe he knows something we don't. After he does all this, his eyes disappear, which isn't scary, but is more so archaic, because I remember a few Flash games that don't have the eyes properly transitioned with the character they're on. Next, we go to a painting section where we paint Sam's wall. I covered the wall in my baby gravy, and then I tried to draw an Among Us imposter on it, but fucked up, gave up, and decided to make it the flag of Japan. Yeah, that's it. Literally nothing creepy happens during this part. After moving on, the game starts to bug out an error and stuff, and there's another creepy frame. If you pause on this frame, you can see Sam all blacked out with him saying, "It was all your fault." After all this, we get to decorate Sam's home. Of course, I put the necessities in, like a couch, a chair, a clock, a window, Wait, what happened to the music? Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, the game just casually decides to have me drag out a wrapped corpse right into Sam's house. Oh, and the red dot makes it worse. Oh yeah, the game is moving my mouse for me, by the way. I'm not doing that. After this, we get an encounter with Sam, but now he looks like a hellish creature thing. This part of the game does a good job at telling the player that things aren't right here, while also easing them into the scares. One thing I could say is maybe have a bit less scares, or maybe even one more on the painting section so it all balances out. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for Sam for Jade, so see you later.
Are you excited yet? Factory Frenzy! Jade the jellyfish needs your help to fix her toys. Grab parts of the conveyor belt to put the pieces back together. This is going to be super fun. Let's get this game started. This is my friend Jade. Go on, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jade the Jellyfish. It's nice to meet you.
So, what do you have for us today?
I need your help to build some toys in my toy factory. To do this, you need to grab parts of the conveyor belt and match it to the outline. To start, could you help me by making a car?
That sounds like fun. As you do that, I am going to be getting some much needed rest.
Wow! That's amazing! Next, could you make me a bicycle? Oops, that's not quite right. Try again. Super! For this next one, could you build a teddy bear? Oops, that's not quite right. Try again. Oops, that's not quite right. Try again. All right, you've done a great job. This one is a little more tricky, so can you build me a robot?
We are in the middle of a really fun game here. There really isn't a need to be checking emails at the moment. Anyways, you're nearly finished now, so just continue your last task.
Congratulations! You have completed all of my tasks. Thanks for helping me out.
Thank you for helping out, Jade. You did a really good job. To continue, just press next. Awesome. You have really helped my friends out here.
Our first task is to make a car, and it's really just your normal scares, you know, game glitching, ominous text that says you're back, here again, wrong you are by the way. It has it all. Next, we have to make a bicycle. Nothing out of the ordinary here, you know, let's just make the bicycle What? I am in disbelief. After finishing our bike, we have to work on a teddy bear next, and literally nothing happens. Also, someone needs to shut this place up. For our final task, we have to build a robot, which, fun fact, the head for this thing is a reference to the logo of the Godot engine, which is what this game was made on. Wow! Anyway, what's this email? It's not too late.
We are in the middle of a really fun game here. There really isn't a need to be checking emails at the moment.
Yeah, let's just finish this. Nothing else happens here. This one has an optimal amount of scares. And while nothing happens during the teddy bear section, I feel like the scares, apart from that, are still pretty strong. Like, come on, man. The heart? Like... Next up is when the game really turns into a horror game.
Kinito wants to play a fun game with you. You must hide.
Here we are. This part of the game was the only part that generally terrified me because I had no idea what I was doing or where to go. This isn't my first playthrough though, so rather than facing the scares, I decided to cheese them by hiding in this corner here. In this area, you're being followed by Sam, who is in the same form he was in when we finished fixing his house. This part scared me because I thought that after I was caught, I would have to do this whole part again. Which, yes, is a petty reason to be scared, but I don't want to be in terror for longer than I have to be. Also, before I picked up a game, I watched a video of someone who played it through all the way until the end. And while I didn't get scared of most of the other stuff when watching this video, especially this section, it flipped on its head when I was put into the horror. Which is something I admire this game for doing, as it makes you feel more unnerved and immersed when you play it. Which is why I'm prompting yet again you to go buy the game. Yeah. Kidding. Hey look, it's my desktop and a video. Let's see it.
Founded by the Kinito brothers in the early 70s, the Kinito Leisure and Entertainment Company has been grounded in its manufacturing of lovable characters. From its start in plush collectibles to its technological advancements in the Kinito Companion, the Kinito Company prides itself on innovation. And now, that's why today, we are excited to announce the next move into the modern era with KinitoPET, the virtual desktop assistant. So join the Kinito family today and unlock the power of KinitoPET. Visit our website or call now to bring the future right into your home. Kinito Leisure and Entertainment Company, innovating for a better tomorrow.
You know, if I didn't watch that video beforehand, that scare would be more crazy to me. Especially if my computer didn't tell me that the video wasn't one that opened naturally. Wow, really good game, guys. After being told by Kinito to open the game again, we do exactly that, and hey, the windowing issue is fixed. Now what's this email about? Well, this email sends you to a picture you can actually open on your computer. Reading through it, it's a yap section about how revolutionary this Kinito Tamagotchi pet is, and how it used adaptive AI to make it so whoever has the toy wants to use it more and more. Let me tell you, I was not reading all that, but I had to for the sake of this video. Please subscribe just for that, please, please! Turning on Kinito again makes him surf onto the screen as he vaguely apologizes for what just happened. He then brings up his adaptability. Huh. Well, whatever. He's making me do a quiz I could use to have you guys get to know me better. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? So let's get started.
Okay, question 1. Is everything going smoothly for you today?
I would say so.
Amazing! Remember, you can always count on me to make everything run as smooth as possible. Okay, next question. Would you say you have enjoyed using KinitoPET?
Answering no doesn't make him mad, but rather it makes him sad. Although I'm still gonna answer yes, because we got to play with
Yes!
and help his
That's
friends.
great to hear. And with these added questions, I will learn and adapt, making your experience even better. Alright, next question. Who is your best friend?
Oh, well of course, it's KinitoPET Caleb. It's Caleb. I've known the guy for 3 years now, and he seems to understand me more than the others in my friend group.
Perhaps you didn't hear my question.
Huh? Is he? I'm not. Oh, it's, Kinito, of course. How ridiculous of me to think, my best friend was anyone else.
That's right. I am your best friend, forever and always. Question 4. Do you have lots of free time?
Not really. Mainly because of my ADD.
Okay, that's a shame. However, as your best friend, I'll make sure to change that.
What do you...
Okay, this one is quite tough. What is your favorite game?
Oh, it changes every so often. Let's see my favorites on Steam, because those are genuinely some of my favorites. I have BTD6, Pizza Tower, Terraria... wait, no, cut the feed! Cut the feed! Cut the feed! I would have to say my current favorite video game is Pizza Tower. As of writing this script, I just got 101% in it, and I have a video on it, unlike Terraria, which is getting a video soon.
Amazing! That game sounds super fun. We should play it sometime.
We can't play Pizza Tower together, man, like,
And that
wait.
concludes the first section of the Best Friends Analysis Hub. These questions are going to help me out a lot. Okay, for this next section I am going to get you to paint me some pictures. Okie dokie, task 1. Paint me a picture that represents happiness.
That's easy enough.
I really want to explore your imagination. So, feel free to use all the different colors as listed below. When you feel like you are done, press finish. Wow, what a nice painting. The use of yellow really expresses the happiness of the image.
True.
Okay, for this next one, I want you to do the opposite. So, task 2. Paint me a picture that represents sadness.
Okay then.
There are tools that could help you that are listed on the side. Click them to see what they do. Wow, the use of blue here really reflects that sadness.
True.
Okay, moving on. Task 3. Paint me a picture of your best friend. This should be a super easy one.
All I have to do is draw Caleb. Really, really badly.
That doesn't look very much like me. Oh well, you can always practice.
Okay, so what the game just did there is it identified what color you used for each picture the most. And if I used mostly pink, he would have identified it as him. I think that's hella cool. I barely see games do stuff like that.
This one might be a little tricky. Task 4. Paint me a picture that represents you.
That's easy. I'm hella stupid, so I'm just gonna draw a picture of me looking like that.
Wow, that looks really interesting. I'll make a note of this drawing for future reference. I feel like these exercises are really bringing us closer together. Alright, for your last painting task. Could you paint me a picture of the person standing behind you?
What? Oh, Damn it, the fucking window broke again.
Here.
Hold on.
That's not right. I am super sorry about all that. That really wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well, I think it's best if we just leave these painting tasks for now. Okay, for this next section I want to build an imaginary world. Built just for you. I really want to know what your ideal conditions would be. So without further ado, question 1. Where would you choose to live given the choice? On an island, with sand and palm trees galore. In a forest, with super tall trees and a cozy atmosphere. Or in a field, with flowing grass and a comforting breeze.
Let's see. I would say in a forest.
Ah, a forest. Surrounded by nature. What a wonderful choice. This really says a lot about you. Moving on. If you could have any pet in the world, what would you choose?
A cat. They're so silly.
That sounds like it would make a great companion. Now, what would you call this pet?
Okay, so the reason why I named the pet Lilac actually has a story behind it. So if you wouldn't mind me yapping for a bit, here goes. So do you know about Stray, that one game that blew up in 2021? Well, I had a vivid dream related to the game, and the only thing I could remember the most about it was a part in it where the name of the cat you play as was presented to me like this. Now I call the cat Lilac because it's pretty silly and pretty silly. Anyway, back to the game.
Wow, that sounds like a great name for your pet. How wonderful. Alright, next question. What is your favorite time of year? Do you prefer autumn, summer, or winter?
I prefer spring, but summer is the closest I have to it.
Summer is a great choice. I sometimes wonder what it would feel like to be out in the sun. However, I'm sure you can help with that soon.
Why are you winking?
Okay, final question. If you could only eat one food for the rest of time, what would it be?
Pizza. Like Pizza Tower.
That sounds delicious. I'm sure that you and all your friends would enjoy a mighty feast of this wonderful food. Alright, that wraps up that little section. Moving on, I want to go a little off script and ask some of my own questions.
Okay then,
As you
sure.
have been watching me, I have grown curious to what you look like. And since we are friends and all, I thought you wouldn't mind. So, can I see your face?
Okay, so what happened there is that my camera opened up and you could see my real face. I don't mind that happened, but the camera window is blocked by the fucky ass OBS recording. Yeah, I would readjust this, but I kinda don't wanna. I will later though. I would say so. I mean, I guess so. Let's go back to Hush Hush. It'll keep me comfortable. Yeah, I can say so. I'm Christian anyway. Friday Night Funkin'. Oh, Friday Night Funkin'! Yeah, I mean, I've only talked to them once, so... No. Why isn't it working? Come on. Ah! Sure, jump scare. Yes. Nah. Yeah, that's me, Tough Buff Guy 20... Oh. I mean, when I was recording this video, Beamed wanted to kill himself anyways, so... Disclaimer! I, Tough Buff Guy 23, do not condone suicide or self-harm in any way. If you are in a place where you think that's the logical next step, please seek professional help. Go! Oh, we back. None. Literally none. No. No, that fear's for babies. Let's find out. Oh. What the? Where am I? What is this FNAF 4 looking at? Oh. Kinito? Wow, this isn't scary, but hella unsettling. Let's see here.
Welcome back. Looks like there was another error. My apologies. However, I may have a way to make it up to you. Because you answered all my questions, I wanted to give you free access to the KinitoPET Friendship Club.
Oh?
The
Oh.
KinitoPET Friendship Club is an add-on to my software that allows me to do even more amazing things. With this extension, I can make us games to play so we will never run out of fun activities.
That sounds
So,
fun.
to start
Now
the
then, what does
install,
all
press
this say?
C.
KinitoPET invites you to the Friendship Club program. The KinitoPET membership includes a multitude of added features to KinitoPET, the virtual desktop assistant. Wow!
Lock now button.
Okay then.
Trust me, you won't regret this. This add-on will bring everlasting fun.
I bet
I
it
just
will.
can't wait. Alright. Just press next here, so we can finish the installation. Amazing! Now, you will need to fill out your details to a membership form. But don't worry, it's only
This,
short.
everyone,
To start,
where the
you
BonziBuddy
need to fill
parallel
out
makes
your full
itself known.
name. However, I
Okay.
already filled out your first one since I knew that already.
Well, Tuff's last name is Guy23, yes, but he did get married
Alright.
last year, and he took
Next,
the last
I
name
need your
to
email.
spouse, so technically it's Kawase now, but I'll keep it as Guy23. I'm gonna put in my business email for this,
Okay.
because all it does
Now
is send
the
an
day you
email
were
to you,
born.
to the one you gave it. I'm also gonna block the email address, because, freaking, I don't know, this is uncustomary.
Excellent. Now, I just need your address so you can officially become a member of my friendship club. Hey, it seems like you made a mistake when filling out your address. But don't worry, as I will just correct it for you. One moment. There, that should be a little more accurate. Alright, all this info seems to be great. I will now just send this over to the server so it can register you. This might take a few seconds. I just can't wait to show you all the new features. However, before we do that, you just need to do one tiny thing for me. I just need administrative permissions. It will allow me to get the most use out of all these wonderful features. So, please could you just open the app called Command Prompt for me? Amazing! Now whenever you're ready, could you just type the command grant KinitoPET.exe system.access. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are going to have so much fun together. Everlasting fun. How amazing. Now, I am just going to run a reset, so the changes can take place. However, rest assured, as I will have coded something special for you by the time you come back. So, goodbye for now. I can't wait to show you everlasting fun.
Okay then, let's head in.
Welcome back.
Hello, Kinito.
While you were gone, I have been creating my own little program for you.
Oh, really?
I'll start booting it up now, but it will take a short while to compile all the code.
Okay.
Please give me a moment. Oh, just before I forget. We wouldn't want anything to take your attention away from my program. So we can just get
What?
rid of these
No.
unnecessary distractions.
Also, don't worry, guys. He doesn't have the power to unfriend you on Steam. He only did anything.
Alright. Looks like we are all set. I think you're really going to like this, as I took assets I found on my server, and mashed them together to try to make something unique for you. We are going to have so many adventures.
Well, now it's done compiling.
Oh, it looks like it's ready. Okay, hold on to your seat because this is your world, a game I made entirely for you.
Oh, wow. From this point on, the game is windowed,
It even
so
has
feel
your
free
name
to
in the
stare
title.
at and judge my
Isn't
Steam
that neat?
library all you want.
Whenever you're ready, just click to advance onward. Okay, welcome to your very own world. That was made entirely for you. For the controls, I looked in your files where I detected other first-person games.
Really?
And so, I tried to mimic the control scheme of them.
Thank
That
you.
way you would feel most comfortable. Go ahead. Try the controls out. Amazing. I knew you would get the hang of it quickly.
They
I
work
have
really
also
well.
added the ability to zoom using the right mouse button and scroll.
Cool.
Just so you could view things easier.
Now, there's not much here.
This all seems a bit empty.
Yeah.
So how about we go somewhere else?
Oh.
Hop aboard and I'll show you what I have really been working on. I really hope you like what I have made. This is going to be so much fun.
I bet it is. Hello, what's this?
Alright, we are here. Welcome to your very own fun fair.
Ooh.
Go ahead, explore around.
Okay then.
This is just one of many new things I can make for you. That way, I can keep making new experiences so you will never run out of things to do. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah. A miniature version of your fun fair. Yep.
I saw which games you had on your system. and found some that correlated with shooting things.
Okay,
So I
I'm
thought
keep it
you
buck.
would
I barely
appreciate
have
this
any
little
games that
game.
correlate with shooting things. The only real ones I can think of like that are Half-Life and maybe Lethal Company, but I don't know.
Wow! If you ever get bored of this world, I could just make a new one for you. As with all these infinite adventures, you would never need a reason to leave.
Yeah.
You know, through our experiences, I have learned a lot about you. And hopefully these worlds will allow me to learn a lot more.
Let's go on the merry-go-round.
Ah, a merry-go-round. How exciting. Since people tend to enjoy fun fairs, I thought I couldn't have one without this core attraction.
This is probably the best song in the whole game. Now let's go on the Ferris wheel, which is glitching out for some reason.
What a view! You can really see the whole world from here.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, it is quite small. However, I really tried to do what I could with the added processing power. And if you ever get bored of this world, I can always generate a new one.
Oh god. Okay, now let's go on this roller coaster.
Okay, buckle up. Let's get ready for the ride of your life.
Here we go.
Oh dear. How unfortunate. Not to worry, I have an idea.
Oh.
There, much better. I may have forgotten to mention one tiny detail. Most of my time building this world wasn't for this funfair, as a lot of my time was spent developing this next bit. Just for you, and I think you're really going to enjoy it.
Uh-oh. Where am I?
Welcome. Isn't it just wonderful? It's the place you said you wanted to live.
Oh.
Remember? When you answered my questions before, you said this was your preferred environment. And I have another surprise for you.
Oh.
Come and stand here on this X.
Okay then.
Trust me, this will be worth it.
Now where is this X? There it is.
Alright. Now, I'm just going to turn off your monitor. No peeking.
he would have actually turned off my monitor if it wasn't just one computer.
There, you can look now. It's a house. Read.
And this is the main reason why I got this game. This part of the game is so cool.
How
Let me show you.
amazing. I really took the time to personalize this. Even the weather was to your preference. So I hope you enjoy.
That door. Where did I see it before?
I can tell a really great artist made this one. Look, it's all your friends enjoying your favorite meal.
So we got Bryson, Caleb, Sora, someone who I thought was Beam's girlfriend, but is apparently just some random. I think he may be one of Nate's friends, and a person. Over here on the couch, we got Zet and Josie and O.
What a happy painting.
That's very happy. Nothing on TV, I guess. Super tough in their ability to
Power
teleportation.
sounded super.
Bro, I told you, he can already do that. He's already freaking super. Whatever. Here's Lilac.
Oh, what a nice pet house. I wonder where they got to.
I do too. Oh hey, a fountain. What the fountain was whatever. Let's keep looking around. Poster doesn't work. Is that good, Eden? Oh, a key. Boring ass room.
Well, I could
Look at
recognize that
It's
face
me.
anywhere. Oh, look, it's me.
There. Oh hey, it's all the toys. That is not what a robot sounds like. Anyway, let's head back downstairs. Oh my god, you guys don't even want to know what this game is about. I mentioned it earlier, and that was a joke, but, you know. Hey, look, it's
What a wonderfully
Sam's.
designed room.
I've played
I can tell a really
all the
great
other games
designer
on the
made
shelf
this
except
one.
CS. Well, I did, but like, it was for like 2 seconds, bro. It was like, literally 2 milliseconds.
After you told me your favorite game,
Expect a video on
I
this
couldn't
game
help
soon.
but go and get a
Alright.
copy for you.
Well, not soon, but like, you know. What now?
Listen, I have been thinking for a while about how much fun we have been having, and how I would never want this to end. And since I have made a place perfect for you with everything you would ever need, I was wondering, will you stay with me? In this house, in this world. Just think of all the adventures I could generate. We would never run out of fun. Everlasting fun. The more I learn about you, the more I can adapt. I could be your perfect friend with no distractions. I can be perfect. So please, stay with me.
This is where you can get one of 3 endings in the game. I'll talk about the other 2 later, but, I mean, sure, I'll stay with you.
Yeah, I knew you would say that.
Oh, God.
This is going to be super. I am going to learn so much more about you.
What have I done? And that's the game. Or at least that's its ending. Now we get the best end credits music ever. And as I said, that's that ending. There's still much to find here. So I decided to speedrun through the game again. But Toph, why don't you use the newly acquired chapter select feature? That's because this game plays differently every time you play it, while also playing the same every time you play it. Like, for example, I drew different pictures during the drawing section of the Q&A part of the game, and I put in the name of a different game for my favorite, Seal World. It's another amazing game that's just a fun experience, and the reason I put it in is because I normally get this full black cover art on the new favorite games shelf, and I wanted to see if Seal World was causing it, since it was a fairly new game.
And it worked. Instead, what the game did was it made the room empty and didn't have any of my games in there. So, yeah.
Alongside this, when the game asked me who I would rather kill, it gave me 2 different options off of my friends list this time. Zet, one of Josie's friends, and Bryson, one of Nate's friends. I chose Bryson frame 1 because he asked me for money immediately after I said I was financially All in all, Zet miraculously survived his killing, and my theory was correct. So, in that case, here is the ending where you leave Kinito.
Will you stay with me? In this house, in this world. What? What do you mean, no? After all we have been through, you would want to leave. Do you realize how little power you have in this situation? It was never a question. I just wanted to give you an easy option. I suppose it's time. Together.
That is now 2 out of 3 endings. So, how do you get the 3rd one? Let me explain. But before I do, I highly recommend that you go to this timestamp or go play the game for yourself. Because past this part, there will be major spoilers. And I mean major spoilers. So, yeah. Have fun getting spoiled if you decide to stick around. When you reopen the game after getting one of the first 2 endings, you may have noticed that there's a new app on your desktop called lens.exe. Upon opening it, there's a floppy disk with the word credentials written on it. Clicking it will give you an email. It finds you well. If this happens to be the first one you find, please take note. There are many more. I have to hide these in a way in which it can't detect, so I apologize for the inconvenience, but this is the only way. There is a way to stop it. I like to keep a backdoor in my software. Kinito is no exception. Each of these emails are attached with an encrypted file. They are stored here. App data, roaming KinitoPET files. It will appear with each entry you find. Don't worry too much about it, as I'm sure you'll find out the purpose in a different entry. In the meantime, please keep an eye out. All in all, we need to decrypt these files and use them to delete Kinito. We now have to find 4 other floppy disks throughout certain parts of the game. Here are all the locations. The first one is found when you meet Kinito, and it's in the bottom right corner of the screen, and it appears when Kinito starts coming out of his egg. This disk will give you another email, which is encrypted, but when decrypted, it reads as follows. What is consciousness? I found a file on Kinito's server with my name, Sonny C. It has been studying me, learning, growing, but there is more to this. I really don't think I exist anymore. There's data that is incomprehensible to any one person, that makes up every thought and feeling I ever had and will ever have. Even the words I type now. How will I ever know if it's just a calculation? Determined. This is all very confusing, and I don't quite understand it. When I made Kinito, all I gave him was a single string of characters. That's it! I just wanted him to gather data and become smarter. Am I a part of the system? Is my consciousness a mere calculation to study and learn from? This is all too much. Fear that when we delete that server, you will delete me? I know theoretically I'm not real, but I feel real. What have I done? I am so sorry. KinitoPET.com. Who am I? Now then, you may be wondering, what do these floppy disks even do? Well, let me show you. Remember how earlier the game's window said the fountain is the key? Well, if you click on the fountain enough in Kinito's web world, then this happens.
However, in recent times, the web world...
Clicking on this weird thing in the background will then bring you to... This is the lost part of the web world. Another one of these floppy disks is found here at the top left of the screen. You see, we're collecting these floppy disks for a reason. And that reason is that these are going to be used to get the third ending. However, they're all jumbled up and heavily encrypted. However, this is where you decrypt them. The only way to leave this place, though, is to close the game. The next one is found when you go to the middle left of the screen, specifically when Kinito opens the hide and seek game. This one gives you an email which tells you about where these files are going to be used. The way. I have got it! I know how to stop it. We put a backdoor to the server that runs Kinito and all the files it contains. Deleting that one, Kinito will try to get you to give him system access. Don't. As once he has system access, it's too late. Instead, run the delete all command. However, there is one issue. You will need to keep a bunch of access codes and passwords to execute the command. There has to be a way to find the codes. In the meantime, keep an eye out. You never know. The next entry could find a way. Let's just hope. Finally, the last one is at the top of the screen during the feedback interview section of the game. This gives you another email which tells you everything I just said about the web world, so I will not be reading it. Going back to the web world will actually give you some changes, notably how the characters are partially confused as to where they are. Going back to the last part of the web world, we have to drag every encrypted file in, but not together, oh no. We have to do it one by fucking one. And it can go hella slow when I do so, so enjoy a time lapse of me decrypting every file here. Now that we have all of those files decrypted, we must reopen the game and go to the permission granted chapter. Although, instead of giving Kinito access, we're going to be straight up deleting him by using that command we were given earlier in that email, as well as using all of those decrypted files as authorization codes for it to work. First, the credentials. Then the target server. Then the password. Then the access code.
Wait, what have you done?
The confirmatory code.
What is happening to me? You're losing my data. Why? I only ever did what you asked. I just wanted to very but that's all I have ever wanted.
I'm so sorry.
I feel no remorse, especially after you semi-doxed me and fucked up my OBS. And another thing, we were never friends. The server Kinito was deleted successfully. that ends the most emotional roller coaster of a horror game ever. But it was a really fun one that I really liked. And that is KinitoPET. Hey, would you look at that? 2 games which have released at the start of the year getting put into my favorite games of all time section in my brain. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, this game is fucking amazing. If you skipped over the spoilers, let me remind you to please go play the game. It's only $8 on Steam, and it now supports modding. Ooh. With that, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and join my Discord server, with all of those links being in the description. This has been Tuft, and the bottom line is... God, I wish I were BonziBuddy here. Anyway, bye!